Have you ever wondered why some of the most brilliant minds in history seem to struggle with the simplest human connection? Einstein had multiple failed marriages. Tesla died alone. Steve Jobs, despite revolutionizing technology, was known for his difficult relationships. Today, we're going to explore a paradox that affects millions of intelligent people worldwide, and how ancient Stoic wisdom can help us understand and overcome it. If you've ever felt like your intelligence sometimes works against you in relationships, you're not alone. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share will completely change how you view love, connection, and the unique challenges that come with a sharp mind. Let's start with a story that might sound familiar. Sarah is a brilliant software engineer, top of her class at MIT, leading a team of developers at a Fortune 500 company. But when it comes to dating, she feels completely lost. She overanalyzes every text message, creates mental flowcharts for relationship decisions, and often intimidates potential partners with her intensity. Her last relationship ended when her boyfriend said he felt like he was dating a computer instead of a person. Sarah's story isn't unique. It's the story of countless intelligent individuals who excel in every area of life, except the most important one: human connection. The ancient Stoics understood something profound about human nature that modern psychology is only beginning to grasp. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, wrote extensively about the struggles of the thinking mind in matters of the heart. He recognized that intelligence, while a tremendous gift, can become a barrier to genuine emotional connection when not properly understood and managed. So why do smart people struggle more in relationships? The first reason is what psychologists call analysis paralysis. Intelligent people are accustomed to solving problems through logic and reason. They break down complex issues, analyze data, and make calculated decisions. But relationships aren't math equations. They're messy, emotional, and often irrational. When smart people try to apply their analytical skills to love, they often end up overthinking every interaction, second-guessing every emotion, and missing the spontaneous magic that makes relationships beautiful. Consider this scenario. You're on a date, and your partner says something that could be interpreted multiple ways. A typical person might just go with the flow, but an intelligent person's mind immediately starts racing. What did they really mean? Are they testing me? Should I respond intellectually or emotionally? While they're lost in this mental maze, the moment passes and authentic connection slips away. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught us about the dichotomy of control. He said we should focus only on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. In relationships, we can control our actions, our responses, and our efforts to understand our partner. But we cannot control their feelings, their reactions, or their decisions. Smart people often struggle with this because they're used to having control through knowledge and planning. They want to predict and manage every outcome, but love doesn't work that way. The second major challenge is emotional intelligence versus intellectual intelligence. While smart people excel at processing information and solving logical problems, they may not have developed their emotional intelligence at the same rate. Emotional intelligence involves understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as recognizing and responding appropriately to others' emotions. It's about empathy, emotional regulation, and social awareness. These skills aren't typically emphasized in academic settings where intellectual achievement is prioritized. Think about it this way. You can memorize every psychology textbook ever written about relationships, but still be completely clueless when your partner is having a bad day and just needs a hug instead of a solution to their problems. Intelligence without emotional wisdom is like having a powerful car without knowing how to steer. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This ancient wisdom is particularly relevant for intelligent people in relationships. The power lies not in controlling your partner or the relationship outcome, but in mastering your own thoughts and emotional responses. The third challenge is the curse of high standards. Intelligent people often have incredibly high standards for themselves and others. While this drives excellence in professional settings, it can be relationship poison. They might dismiss potential partners for minor flaws, always seeking someone who matches their intellectual level perfectly. But here's the truth that Stoicism teaches us. Perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it leads to misery. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, reminds us that every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Sometimes intelligent people get so caught up in finding the perfect partner that they miss opportunities for genuine growth and connection with someone who might not check every box but could bring unexpected joy and learning into their lives. The fourth challenge is communication barriers. Smart people often communicate in complex ways, using technical jargon, abstract concepts, or assuming others share their knowledge base. This can create distance in relationships. Your partner doesn't need a lecture on quantum physics when they ask about your day at work. They want to connect with you as a person, not be impressed by your intellect. The Stoics valued clear, honest communication. Marcus Aurelius wrote about speaking truthfully, but also kindly. This means learning to translate your complex thoughts into emotional language that creates connection rather than distance. It's about vulnerability, not just validity. Now, here's where Stoic wisdom becomes transformational for intelligent people in relationships. The Stoics taught that wisdom without practical application is worthless. So let's talk about how to apply these principles practically. First, practice presence over analysis. When you're with your partner, resist the urge to analyze every word and gesture. Instead, focus on being fully present in the moment. Feel your emotions rather than thinking about them. Notice their energy, their mood, their needs. The Stoics called this mindful awareness, being fully engaged with reality as it is, not as your mind thinks it should be. Second, embrace emotional vulnerability. Intelligence often becomes a shield that protects us from emotional pain, but it also blocks us from emotional joy. Stoicism doesn't mean being emotionless, it means being emotionally honest with yourself and others. Share your fears, your insecurities, your dreams. Let your partner see the human being behind the brilliant mind. Third, practice the discipline of desire. This is a core Stoic concept that means aligning your wants with reality rather than demanding reality conform to your wants. In relationships, this means accepting your partner as they are, not as a project to be improved. Love the person in front of you, not the potential you see in them. Fourth, develop emotional wisdom alongside intellectual wisdom. Spend time understanding emotions, both yours and others. Read about emotional intelligence, practice empathy, learn to recognize emotional patterns. The same dedication you apply to intellectual growth should be applied to emotional growth. Here's a practical exercise rooted in Stoic philosophy. Every evening, reflect on your relationship interactions that day. Ask yourself, did I try to control what was outside my control? Did I respond with wisdom or just intelligence? Did I connect emotionally or just intellectually? This daily reflection, which Marcus Aurelius practiced religiously, will gradually transform how you approach relationships. Remember, the goal isn't to become less intelligent, but to become more complete. Your intelligence is a gift, but it's not the only gift you have to offer in a relationship. Your capacity for love, empathy, growth, and connection are equally valuable. The Stoics understood that true wisdom comes from integrating all aspects of human experience, not just the rational ones. The most successful relationships involving intelligent people are those where both partners appreciate intellectual stimulation, but also prioritize emotional connection. They challenge each other's minds while nurturing each other's hearts. They debate ideas passionately, but support each other unconditionally. As we conclude, I want you to remember that struggling in relationships doesn't make you less intelligent. It makes you human. The same qualities that make you excel professionally can be transformed into relationship strengths with the right approach. Your analytical mind can become deep empathy. Your high standards can become appreciation for genuine character. Your problem-solving skills can become conflict resolution abilities. The Stoics believed that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Your relationship struggles aren't a bug in your programming. They're a feature that can lead you to become not just smarter, but wiser. Not just successful, but fulfilled. Not just intellectually accomplished, but emotionally connected. Take these insights and apply them in your own relationships. Practice presence, embrace vulnerability, focus on what you can control, and develop your emotional intelligence with the same dedication you've applied to your intellectual growth. Your brilliant mind, combined with an open heart, is unstoppable. If this video resonated with you, subscribe for more insights on applying ancient wisdom to modern challenges. Share your thoughts in the comments about your own experiences with intelligence and relationships, and remember, the most profound connections happen not when two minds meet, but when two complete human beings choose to grow together.